Imagine waking up to a prophecy predicting your imminent death. How would you react? In a bold move that's sparking nationwide debate, the chief of Mampongtenghene, Barima Sasi Ayeboafo II, has sued Prophet Roja for spreading a chilling doom prophecy about him. But here's where it gets controversial. Political firebrand Kevin Taylor is rallying behind the chief, slamming the prophet and the media outlets that amplify such claims. Stick around, because this story dives deep into the clash between tradition, faith, and free speech in Ghana, and it's one that could change how we view prophetic declarations forever. Let's break this down step by step for those new to these cultural dynamics. In Ghana, prophets and spiritual leaders often share visions that can influence public opinion. But when those visions predict harm or death, they can cross into defamation territory. This lawsuit isn't just about one man's words. It's a potential landmark case exploring the boundaries of religious expression versus personal rights. The drama unfolded on Monday, September 29, 2025, when news broke that Barima Sasi Ayeboafo II had filed a lawsuit against Prophet Roja, along with Angel FM and its host, Ali Baba Dankamberry. Back in July, Prophet Roja had publicly warned of impending doom for the chief, claiming a divine vision showed his demise. He alleged that 3 key figures in the kingdom were fated to die, with 2 already gone, and the chief was next in line. To make matters more personal, the prophet urged the chief to contact him directly, perhaps for spiritual intervention. Understandably, this caused significant distress. The chief's legal filing demands a full retraction of the prophecy, a sincere public apology, and monetary compensation for the emotional turmoil inflicted. Moreover, he's seeking a permanent court order to prevent Prophet Roja, Ali Baba Dankamberry, Angel Broadcasting Network, and their affiliates from disseminating any further harmful statements about him across media channels. For beginners, think of this as a legal shield against what the chief sees as reckless fear-mongering. Similar to how celebrities sue tabloids for spreading false rumors, but with a spiritual twist. Now enter Kevin Taylor, the outspoken National Democratic Congress, NDC, activist and host of the With All Due Respect show. On Tuesday, September 30th, 2025, he aired his unfiltered support for the chief's lawsuit in a video that's gone viral. Taylor isn't holding back. He wants the case to proceed fully, hoping it sets a strong precedent against Ghanaian prophets who broadcast doom-laden predictions on TV and radio. And this is the part most people miss. Taylor points fingers at the Ashanti region as the hotspot for these so-called seers, claiming 99.9% of them hail from there. He doesn't mince words, calling them thieves who exploit the airwaves to deceive and defraud vulnerable people. Taylor reserves his harshest criticism for Angel Broadcasting Corporation, accusing them of promoting fraudulent prophets and pastors across Ghana. He argues these individuals instill terror in communities, capitalizing on crises to scam innocents. Think of it like modern-day con artists using religion as a guise, preying on hopes and fears during tough times. To illustrate, imagine a prophet predicting economic collapse to sell protective charms. It's a classic exploitation tactic that erodes trust in genuine spiritual guidance. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Taylor unleashes a torrent of insults at Prophet Roja and similar figures, labeling their prophetic ministries as fronts for financial crimes. He blasts Dr. Kwaku Oteng and his media empire for providing platforms to these individuals, essentially enabling the spread of what he views as harmful falsehoods. Taylor vows he's deeply disappointed if the chief drops the lawsuit, and he promises to take aggressive steps against any prophet who dares prophesy doom on him personally. His fiery stance underscores a growing frustration with unchecked religious rhetoric in public spaces. Of course, Taylor's comments have ignited a firestorm on social media. Yen.com.gh collected some reactions that highlight the divide. Abdul Salam Y chimed in with, "I salute you, Nana." Mr. Adark urged, "Mampongtenghene, please set an example for us to live in peace here in Ghana, because these so-called people following the Bible are really tormenting our country." Billions G lamented, "Every day something bad will happen to Ghana. It is like it was a Ghanaian who asked God to sack Satan from heaven." These responses reveal a spectrum of opinions, from admiration for the chief's courage to broader critiques of how religious extremism might be harming national harmony. Adding another layer to this prophetic saga, remember the recent clash involving Opambor, the founder of Ebenezer Miracle Worship Center. He publicly lambasted Karma President for issuing a doom prophecy against him, hurling insults and curses in a viral video. Netizens were split, with some defending Opambor's fiery rebuttal as self-defense, while others questioned if such exchanges escalate tensions unnecessarily. It's a reminder that these prophecies aren't isolated. They often spark chains of controversy in Ghana's vibrant spiritual landscape. So where do you stand on this? Is suing a prophet for a doom prophecy a necessary check on free speech? Or does it risk stifling religious freedom? Do you agree with Kevin Taylor's regional accusations, or is that an unfair stereotype? And here's a thought-provoking twist. What if these prophecies sometimes come true? Does that make them valid, or just lucky guesses? Share your views in the comments below. Let's discuss whether this lawsuit could redefine the role of prophets in modern Ghanaian society. After all, in a country rich with tradition and faith, balancing belief with accountability is no small feat. Proofreading by Samuel Gatonga, copy editor at yen.com.gh. Source yen.com.gh.